Question 1. Who has been elected as the Prime Minister of Israel? Benjamin Netanyahu. 1. The former Prime Minister of Israel Benjamin Netanyahu made a stunning comeback to power as his Likud party and its far-right and religious allies emerged victorious in the recently held Israel elections 2022. Question 2. Which renowned footballer has announced retirement from the game? Gerard Piqué. 1. Legendary footballer from Spain Gerard Piqué on 3 November 2022 announced his retirement from the sport after Barcelona's next La Liga match. 2. Arriving at Camp Nou at the age of 10, Gerard Piqué left his home city for Manchester United's academy in 2004. Question 3. Who has become Biju's first global brand ambassador for its social impact arm Education for All? Lionel Messi. 1. EdTech major BJYUS has roped in football star Lionel Messi as the first global brand ambassador of its social impact arm, Education for All. 2. Footballer Lionel Messi, who plays for Paris Saint-Germain and captains the Argentinian football team, has signed an agreement with Bijus to promote the cause of equitable education. Question 4. Which Indian firm will build Mongolia's first greenfield refinery? Megha Engineering and Infrastructures Limited. 1. India's Megha Engineering and Infrastructures Limited have received the letter of authorization for the Mongol refinery project, which entails building Mongolia's first oil refinery in the country. 2. The move will further help in lessening Mongolia's oil imports from Russia. The refinery will be built in the capital Ulaanbaatar. Question 5. Which Indian company has won Cloud Native Award at the 24th World Communications Awards? Jio Platforms Limited. 1. Jio Platforms Limited won the Cloud Native Award at the 24th World Communications Awards ceremony which was held in London. 2. Jio has invested in excess of $50 billion since its inception to create the largest and the most advanced digital connectivity ecosystem in India. Question 6. Who has become the first G7 leader to visit China in 3 years? Olaf Scholz. 1. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz will be visiting China on 4 November 2022. 2. The visit comes against the backdrop of a shortage of semiconductors across the world. Question 7. The University Grants Commission, UGC, has directed all higher education institutions to observe Bharatiya Bhasha Divas on which day every year? 11th December. 1. The committee has proposed to observe 11th December as Bharatiya Bhasha Divas or Bharatiya Bhasha Utsav on the birth anniversary of poet Subramania Bharati, a pioneer of modern Tamil poetry who penned songs to kindle patriotism during the independence movement. Question 8. The ruler of Sharjah city of UAE Sheikh Sultan Al Qasimi has inaugurated which edition of the Sharjah International Book Fair? 41st. 1. Which is taking place from November 2nd to 13th at the Expo Center Sharjah. Question 9. In India, 7 states and 2 union territories celebrate their foundation day on every year. 1st November. 1. In India, 7 states, Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Chhattisgarh, Kerala, Karnataka, Punjab and Madhya Pradesh, and 2 union territories Lakshadweep and Puducherry, celebrate their foundation day on 1st November every year. Q.10. Which state is hosting the 3-day Civil Air Navigation Services Organization, CANSO, Conference 2022 from 1st to 3rd November 2022? Goa. 1. The Civil Air Navigation Services Organization is a representative body of companies that provide air traffic control. It represents the interests of air navigation service providers. Question 11. Which has signed a Master Risk Participation Agreement for supporting trade transactions with FirstRand Bank, FRB, to boost India-Africa trade? Export-Import Bank of India. 1. Exim Bank serves as a growth engine for industries and SMEs through a wide range of products and services. This includes import of technology and export product development, export production, export marketing, pre-shipment and post-shipment, and overseas investment. Question 12. India has pledged $5 million annual support to UNRWA to serve the schools, health centers, and other basic services run by the organization to support Palestine refugees. 1. The Government of India presented $2.5 million, second tranche of a total contribution of $5 million for the financial year 2022 to 2023 to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East, UNRWA. Question 13. Falcon Heavy, the world's most powerful active rocket, was launched by which space technology companies? SpaceX's 1. SpaceX's Falcon Heavy, the world's most powerful active rocket, lifted off on 1 November 2022 for the first time in more than 3 years through dense fog at Florida's Cape Canaveral, with Elon Musk's company sending satellites into orbit for the U.S. Space Force. Question 14. As per the new guidelines issued by SEBI, credit rating agencies, CRAs, will have to report to SEBI their compliance with norms as ratified by their boards of directors within from date of applicability 3 months. 1. SEBI is a statutory body and a market regulator, which controls the securities market in India. The basic functions of SEBI is to protect the interests of investors in securities and to promote and regulate the securities market. SEBI is run by its board of members. Question 15. Which insurance companies has launched a first-of-its-kind satellite index-based farm yield insurance policy? HDFC ERGO. 1. HDFC ERGO has announced the launch of a technology-backed farm yield insurance policy for farmers. 2. This is a first-of-its-kind insurance solution, where a satellite-based index will be used to provide localized farm-level coverage. Question 16. Bank of Baroda has launched Bob World Opulence, Bob World Sapphire Premium Debit Cards for its high net worth individual, HNI, customer. 1. Bank of Baroda announced the launch of 2 new premium debit cards for its customers, Bob World Opulence, a super premium Visa Infinite debit card, and Bob World Sapphire, a Visa Signature debit card. 2. The 2 debit card variants compact with a best-in-class and powerful rewards proposition exclusively designed for the bank's high net worth individual, HNI, customer segment. Question 17. The gross GST revenue collected in the month of October 2022 was at 1,51,718 crore rupees, the highest monthly collection ever. Second highest. 1. The gross GST revenue collected in the month of October 2022 was at 1,51,718 crore rupees, the second highest monthly collection ever, next only to the collection in April 2022. Question 18. Which word has been chosen as the Collins Dictionary's Word of the Year? Permacrizes. 1. The word means an extended period of instability and insecurity. Question 19. Team win their first ever gold medal at Asian Test Championship. Indian Mains. 1. The Indian Mains team, led by the seasoned Saurav Ghosal, has won its first ever gold medal at the Asian Squash Test Championships. Question 20. Ballistic Missile Defense Interceptor successfully tested by DRDO. 1. It is capable of neutralizing long-range missiles and aircraft.